I'll turn my mic off for this. Hey, and welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show, season 5, episode 16. We're checking out Crosstalk Piano today, a next gen piano by Native Instruments. And yeah, this looks really cool. Let's have a listen to it. Is it for you? We'll just play with some of the sounds, check out the presets, see what it has to offer. If you like this show today, please make sure to leave a like on the way out and hit subscribe if you're new here. We cover all things music, technology, software and hardware wise. We've got some really cool releases coming up soon as well. I know this one was released not that long ago, it was released this year, but next week and the weeks after, there's some crazy stuff happening, especially with Super Booth, which is a huge music technology show, which is happening very soon. So you'll probably see, if you're into music technology gear, you'll see heaps of new releases. Electron just released the Digitakt 2. There's gonna be all sorts of cool stuff happening over the next month. So definitely, if you're not subscribed already, you want to subscribe to this channel, be covered on all the latest gear. We'll cover it here on the show. But before we get stuck into Crosstalk Piano and all it has to offer, just quickly, this week, the promotion of the week is this one. This is our sponsor and our affiliate link. Affiliate links will be down below, by the way. You can check this one out. This one is incredible. 3 for $59. That's the Play series by Native Instruments. You can pick any of these 3. Like we got Utopia, which is like a trance one, which is really cool. Homage, hip hop, Rudiments is another hip hop, drums. You've got Duets, Glaze, which is a pop, Awesome As, synth sounding presets and instruments. Sorry, these are all instruments. Anyway, it's the Play series, 3 for $59. Link will be down below. Affiliate link, it goes towards, of course, helping this channel, but also goes towards helping yourself, because these are usually like, I don't even know, I think these are like $59 each when they're not on sale. So this is an incredible deal. Don't quote me on that, but they're definitely way more than what this special is. It might even be more than that. And I know if you're looking at it in Aussie dollars, if you're one of my Australian viewers, which there are not many of, I think it's 3 for 89 Australian dollars. Yes, we Australians, we're getting ripped off here. You guys are getting it 59 USD. We pay a lot more for this. But anyway, I digress. This is a freaking good deal, whether it's $89 or $59. Don't miss out on this deal. It's only 11 more days to go, depending on when you listen to this show. If you listen to this show in the future, if you're like one of those futuristic people from 2330, I apologize, because you have missed this deal by 300 years. So don't miss this deal. Don't be an alien from another planet and miss this deal either, because 3 for $59. I'm totally digressing here. Okay, I'll have a timeline down below. Of course, if you're new here, you'll be like, what the frick is this guy talking about? Timeline down below to get us into the goods. But let's get straight over to the product. All right, so let's talk about the specifications of this thing. What is this next generation piano that has been touted here by Native Instruments? I have a link for this one down below too. It is an affiliate link. All affiliate links all around. Got to support your boy. Keep Emlyn in the mix on the airwaves. All right, so next generation piano, an upright piano combined with processed, multi-sampled in a completely new way. You can shift layered piano sounds over time with per layer volume modulations like short peaks, smooth curves, or pumping. And explore over 200 inspired presets and morph through 3 sound variations for each one. There's some audio demos here in a video. Won't do that here on the show today, but totally we're going to be covering it, so don't worry. A totally new sound. Discover a fresh approach to piano. Faithful piano sample with soft dark tone have been combined with a huge selection of processed multi-samples. Choose from fragile, resynthesized, and deconstructed sounds, including field recordings, weird FM pianos, guitar-like feedback loops, and much more. Then layer any sample, use the Crosstalk feature to modulate individual layer volumes over time, and shape the sound with 6 different macros. Crosstalk Piano will take you in a direction with a deep atmospheric sound, perfect for emotional compositions. Now, what I do have to say, we cover a lot of Native instruments here on the show, just mainly because they are one of the top. When it comes to music technology software, Native Instruments is up, definitely in the top 10. Emulations are great. The instruments are fantastic. Not a lot to criticize about Native Instruments. But what I do have to say is just in recent years is just how easy they've made their GUIs, like just their interfaces, how just sort of like very user friendly and intuitive they've made, literally almost dumbing down the process. Because I don't mean to sound like, you know, musicians are dumb or whatever, but like when you're creating or you're making music, it's not, you don't want to get into the technical specifications. They do make it so you can, but the macro controls and having that ease of use on the interface to just easily get in there and manipulate the sound. I've got to give kudos to Native Instruments where it's due, because they are very good at making super simple, easy to use interfaces. So kudos to Native Instruments for that. And there you go. There's the GUI in our face right here, just behind me, sorry. And it's simple layout. Oh, here's some Crosstalk Piano in action. And we've got I believe this is the creator here, created by Phantom Rooms, exclusive for NI. Crosstalk Piano was created by innovative instrument developer Tim Phantom Rooms, specializing in next generation contact instruments for film and media composers. So this may be right up your alley. I have no idea. The viewers of this video are probably just wanting to know how to sing sounds already. Please stop talking. Emlyn. The company was founded by pro sound instrument sound Tobias Mengusa. Oh my God, probably butchering that sound, alongside Paul Haslinger and other creative minds. And with a career spanning 3 decades, Tobias has created sounds and instruments for many of the industry's biggest names, including providing sounds for more than 500 movie trailers. That's pretty cool. But again, you don't have to be a Netflix, what are we saying, producer, Netflix music composer for a Netflix series is what I'm trying to say here. You don't have to be that kind of person. You can have Crosstalk Piano in your arsenal. Anyway, let's check it out. What does it have to offer? I believe we've probably missed the intro price on this, but if this instrument's for you, definitely check it out. Link down below. Let's jump over to Ableton Live, where I've got to load it in the DAW. Pretty nice looking GUI, and I've just opened the default preset here. An Initiative Kiss. Actually, it should be on my control. I didn't set up a second camera. For some reason, Crosstalk Piano doesn't seem to have the GUI loaded on the S49N, but that's okay. I've got like just a pretty simple one. I've got the controls down here. So let's just have a little play. I'm going to mute my microphone though, just so you can just hear the instrument. Here we go. All right, so I just want to speak here because there's some nice little features here on the macro controls, which I'm just playing with on the S49. You can see they're actually controlling the parameters in the top of the GUI there, and it's just adding like this lovely echo. It's actually a really nice, really nice sounding instrument. Let's just play a little bit more. Here we go. So yeah, a lot of fun, really nice, a lot of filtering and space going on here as well. So I got a filter there, give it a darker tone. We got echo as well. And drift, I don't know what drift does. Ah, nice, gives it a bit of a pitch bend. Take the space away, make it dry. Impressive stuff. All right, let's check out another preset here. So we can click the on our presets here, and we've got some different categories: close up, felt, plucked, pure, taped, naked plus. Let's have I don't know, we'll just choose one here. Let's try processed, analog air piano. Wow, okay, cool. Oh, the GUI changes up a bit. Let's have a listen to this one. I have no idea how this is going to sound. All right, we'll play with some of the parameters here, just mix it up a bit, see how this sounds when we crosstalk it up. This is, wow, this is a really good sounding instrument. Actually, more than I expected. All right, you could do like, I don't know, you could do house, techno, piano sounds if you want. Here we go. I know I'm doing it slow, but it's just got that nice ambience, evolving sort of feel. Let's do some house sounding piano like this. Yeah, my whole camera setup shaking there as I smashed the keys down on my little pull-out keyboard drawer here. But anyway, yeah, really cool. Again, super easy to use. You've got your 6 parameters here, and as I press them, your macro controls, they are obviously changing and evolving the sound. Really incredible stuff. You can also do, it's got little dice here on these, on the macro control, so we can dice this up. And I guess we're going to get a completely different instrument. This is not the preset we began with, but let's have a listen to this. There you go. That's pretty cool. Quick attack on that. Freaking hell. I'm actually blown away by how good this is. And the crosstalk, put that in. Filter sounds awesome. This is a really ridiculously good sounding instrument. Anyway, let's go through some more presets here and check out atmospheric design. Reverse design sounds cool. We'll just try one of these. GUI changes up a bit. Oh yeah. So this would be cinematic styles. Damn. All right, I'll turn my mic off. Cool, there's a bit of motion there too. When I turn the crosstalk on, we're getting sort of like an LFO gated type effect. All in all, just very impressive. More than I expected, actually. And this is good because you get my real reaction. I actually didn't get to play with this much before we did this video. I like doing it that way so I can actually show you guys. All right, resynthesized. We're literally just choosing them at random, just going in different categories here, but I think it's the best way to do it. Ghosting games. All right, cool. We got different GUI. What do we got here? So yeah, I just changed the echo and drift there at the end and the time, got that really long decay. But it's cool. When you do the blend feature, it sort of goes through that ABC there on the left, sort of mixing between, I guess there's several sounds. And you can turn off your 4 engine, like you can turn off individual engines at the top here to sort of give a different vibe if you wanted to. Like for example, there we've just got atomic plucking and ghost tapes, or we could turn ghost tapes off, have tube, turn atomic plucking off and just have plucked. So you get a totally different sound. But seriously, I hope I'm demoing how good this freaking thing sounds. Like it's way more. I was thinking when I did this video today, I was going, oh wow, I don't know how long I can talk about this instrument, but I'm actually genuinely impressed with just the sound quality of it. And yeah, I hope many people get to see this video and check this out. This is wow, very nice. All right, Naked Plus. So here we got, I guess, not processed presets. Like even that, like even if you just wanted a nice piano instrument, you're going to be covered here without all the effects and stuff. But then you can add in the effects, you know, add the space. But that's a really ridiculously good sampled piano instrument sound you've got here. And we'll play this back a bit. Nice little reversey tails going on there in the background. Now what I can do, you can't actually see my S49. I believe we can, let me just see. Here we go. So we've got our Crosstalk Piano here. I can't do it, I'm in the contacts. I'm in the contact player, but if I had this open in the complete control, I'll be able to utilize the play settings where I could utilize the key chords and the arpeggiator if I wanted to do that. I'm not going to do that now because I haven't got it loaded in the correct player, but that's fine. Contact 7, it works pretty damn good. I'm actually really impressed because also this is a sampler rumpler and it usually sucks up the RAM and you get, you know, horrible sort of artifacty crackly noises, especially on sampler rumplers of this size, an instrument that has this size of samples. I actually can't remember. This might be 10 gig plus 16 gig or something like. It might even be like 30 gig of samples. Actually, let's clear the air on that. Let's have a look. Was I right? Was I wrong? 15 gig. So it's a 15 gig instrument. That's a lot, and I'm not getting. We're using a bit of CPU. Okay, we're going up, peaking at 20%. But yeah, overall, I'm super impressed with it. Just not hogging up the CPU. Obviously, the samples are going into the RAM, but if you have enough RAM, like I do, you're going to be fine. So at the top in the categories, you can choose close-up, felt, plucked, pure, and taped. So here you're just going to get your default sort of instrument. You're ready to go. Crosstalk Piano. So that was felt. And let's go to our next one. Can I do that there? No. Let's jump over here. Let's click the little arrow. Now we've got plucked. Totally different. Gives that almost a honky tonk vibe. Pure. Let's have a listen to that. I probably should have said at the start of this video, like I am not necessarily a piano player, so I'm really hoping I can do justice for this instrument. I know there's some YouTubers who are like, you know, they do all the piano stuff. That's just not me. So here we got taped. Okay, that's cool. That has a really nice vibe too. Wow. So it's like a mellotron-y. Again, I'm not like, I don't know anything about mellotron, but that's what I think the mellotron sounds like that. Because that uses a tape, sort of like the first synthesizer type thing. Wow, that's really, almost sounds like actually sounds like a bit guitar-y as well. Some Spanish vibes maybe. nylon strings, that sort of thing, all taped. So let's have a listen to this. Again, plucky. That's really nice though. Just pretending I can play really good there for you guys. All right, so I think we've looked at pretty much everything. Let's look at some more like of the sort of more natural stuff. Let's see if we can get some really out there stuff now. So let's go atmospheric design. Check out flows. Here we go. So it should be like long decay, echo, space, that sort of jazz. I'll turn my mic off for this. Yeah, nice. All right, let's check out another one that was flows in the atmospheric designs. Not a piano anymore. Okay, check this one out. Dude. What? Alright, I'm scoring the next big Netflix hit. Stranger Things. You gotta hire me now. Wearing your hat on freaking nearly every Emlyn in the Mix episode. Bro, come on. Anyway, damn. I thought this show, I was worried about this show and looking at Crosstalk Piano. I don't know why. I just thought, oh man, not many people are going to be interested in this. So maybe they won't. Crosstalk Piano, they're going to be like, another piano instrument. I don't want to look at that. This Crosstalk Piano is really ridiculously good. And that's going to have to be the thumbnail, maybe the title of this YouTube video. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there because I think you get the gist. This instrument, wow. It's not a cheap software instrument, but I don't know. It really depends on if you're after these sounds and you need an instrument that's going to cater for this. I think definitely for scoring, you're going to be good. But even just if you just need a very nice sampled piano, this one here, I mean, there are some good ones on the market. Let's not lie. You know, there are a few companies that produce some very good piano sampled libraries, but this one is very, very, very impressive. It's definitely up there on my list now of piano instruments. And surprisingly, I just cannot get it. I think the thing for me I cannot get over is the latency. I'm so used to sampler rompers, especially this size. Maybe I'm old school, but like 15 gig is huge. And just the fact that there's no latency, there's no artifacty freaking crackling. I mean, we're peaking at 20% on the CPU, but still, regardless of that, it's really impressive just how I can just play this instrument like it's an actual instrument, if that makes sense. It's not software. It just freaking plays like a real, like if for example, I got a workstation in the background, you can't see how, I don't know why I'm pointing at it, but that thing obviously is designed for playing live and you don't get any of that. And I feel like this software instrument is just, and it might be the fact that Contact is just matured and it's just a very, very good engine. But yeah, there's just no crackle. There's nothing. Like last week, we checked out a piece of software. There was a little bit of crackly. It was a sampler rumpler as well. There was a little bit of crackly, artifacty stuff going on. And I suppose if you don't get the engines right on your players, they can do that. But Contact 7 or Contact in general has definitely matured, and maybe that's why. But this instrument, just overall, very impressive. Well done to the creators. Well done to Native Instruments. And thank you very much for letting me check this out. I'll have a link for it down below if you like it and you feel like this is for you. I'm not saying everyone has to get this, but definitely if this is for you, I would check this out. If you want a really good piano sounding instrument, this is going to fit the bill for sure. So link for that down below. Don't forget our sponsor or special today, again, it's from Native Instruments, but this is a freaking good deal. You don't want to miss it. This is a Play Series deal, 3 for 59 USD or 3 for 89 AUD if you're Australian. And they've got some good stuff here. I mean, these, I would be jumping on this. Ignition keys, that is a great one. We didn't even talk about that. Krim Rigum drums, they're all fantastic. They're instruments that have the samples that you need, the instrument sound, that you need for these particular productions. They're very good products. I particularly love Glaze. You probably hear that in a lot of productions. And I love Utopia. Just has some very, very good trance presets. Very good to check out. But 3 for 59 USD. Jump on that. Link for that down below. And with all that said and done, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. We are on Spotify, as you can see up there. I had the overlay throughout the whole show. Couldn't be bothered turning it off. And yeah, you've been on Emlyn Mix. Please like the video on the way out. If you're still watching us, you have to like the video at this point. Even if you hate me, just do a hate like on the way. You're like, I hate you, Emlyn. Oh, I'm going to press like to hate you even more. And all right, guys, thank you so much. I'm out of here. We'll be back next week with actually, please, if you're still watching, there's some really, next week's crazy. So also if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're doing, but you hit subscribe because next week, wow. Seriously, wow. Just incredible. Actually, next month should be wow. All right, guys, peace out. Boom. Hey, thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Till next time, keep it real.